They're trying to reel you back in. So many of you out there have realized that politics is not the answer. And you are rightfully skeptical of Donald Trump now for various reasons. You definitely don't trust the Democrats and Joe Biden and, Hillary Clinton and Obama. And you even supportive slightly or curious of people like Robert F. Kennedy Jr., but you're starting to question the system because you're seeing that you can't just blindly trust Trump. You can't just blindly trust this side or that side. You are on the way to a true awakening of really understanding how the world works and recognizing that politics will not save us. But they're trying to lure you back in. How are they going to do that? Thomas Massey's a good, principled guy. I know there's some concerns about him different ways. I've seen people talk about it on Twitter, but generally speaking, politically, for what politics is worth, he's from that Ron Paul school of politicians. But some would argue, and I'm arguing, that if people fall for it again in 2028 and think that voting for Thomas Massey, that voting for this one man, he's going to fix the system on his own, you're just falling for the game again. If you think that Robert F. Kennedy running in 2028 is going to be the answer, or J.D. Vance, or Tulsi Gabbard, or any of these other people, or somebody from the left that you might think is going to come save you from the Trump people, if you're thinking any of those things, you are still falling for the trap, my friends, thinking that we can solve our problems with politics. But the big way they're going to try to lure so many people in is with Elon Musk's new America Party. That's right. Elon Musk says he is now going to form a third party in the U.S. And of course, this has been done before. The big difference is, well, he's a billionaire, right? One of the richest people in the world. Maybe he can actually do it. Maybe he can actually beat the system with a new party. He posted on July 4th asking people, should we create the America Party? By the next day, he wrote, by a factor of 2 to 1, you want a new political party and you shall have it. When it comes to bankrupting our country with waste and graft, we live in a one-party system, not a democracy. Today, the America Party is formed to give you back your freedom. This thing's got 144,000 hearts and 62 million views. 62 million views. That's not a small amount. For 62 million people have viewed this and seen this. And then, of course, already Musk exposing the Epstein files will be a top priority for the America Party. Okay, now we realize Trump's not going to do it. Well, maybe Elon will finally show us the real truth about the client list and the videos. And it's just, come on. And this is just saying how somebody responded to Elon saying, how can people be expected to have faith in Trump if he won't release the Epstein files? That's what Elon asked. And when somebody responded to him saying, is exposing the Epstein files, where will it rank on the America Party's list? And he responded with 100. So he's saying it's going to rank high on the America Party's list. The America Party hasn't filed anything yet. As far as I can see, they haven't actually filed anything, any legal papers to become an official political party. Obviously, there's still time. So right now, it's just talk on Twitter. But he might go through with it. And I can clearly see how there's going to be so many people ready to fall for this psyop again and just like, oh, now Elon's going to come save the day. And to me, it's just like he is the technocrat. His grandfather was part of the original technocracy movement. He is a huge military-industrial complex contractor, as I showed in numerous pieces, but this one I wrote back in December 2024. You can't hide. Elon Musk and SpaceX are helping the U.S. intelligence build the world's largest spy satellite network. This is one of many examples through SpaceX and others. His involvement with the PayPal mafia. I've been reporting on this for some years, guys. This is a piece I wrote 2022. Why are some American libertarians falling for Elon Musk? Back in 2023, myself, Whitney Webb, Ryan Christian, James Corbett, and Jason Burmis did this panel, Should You Trust Elon Musk?, laying out numerous reasons why you should be skeptical of Elon Musk. And we shouldn't expect anything else other than technocracy from this guy. Don't buy into this garbage. Don't fall for the trap again, because now Elon's going to come save the day. He's going to finally free the Epstein files and everything else that they promise you. You can't trust these people. Look at who he works with. Look at who he's associated with. He's literally the head of various military industrial complex contractors. He got his wealth from government subsidies and from the military industrial complex. He is not a libertarian. He is not a freedom-minded guy. And when he is, it's only to serve his own purposes, his own ends. You need to wake up. Like, I thought this was already bad. I was like, oh my God, this is going to be the Technocracy party. And then it got worse. I saw this. New York Times reported today. Now, take it what you want for the New York Times. They're the first ones to report it. I'm sure it'll be confirmed elsewhere later. But Elon Musk consulted Curtis Yarvin, right-wing thinker, on third party. The two men spoke about Mr. Musk's push to create the America Party before the midterm elections. Mr. Yarvin has expressed support for a monarchy along with provocative ideas about race. Yeah, and he's also been giving like a big photo shoot and cover, story at the New York Times, which has been so weird. The New York Times, the Atlantic, and other outlets like treating Curtis Yarvin like he's some kind of brilliant thinker. I wrote about him back in February. Meet the man whose philosophy has influenced Peter Thiel and the Technocrats. This is Peter Thiel, of course, J.D. Vance. Peter Thiel funded J.D. Vance. Peter Thiel is influenced by Curtis Yarvin. I will put this in the show notes. I encourage you to go check this out because, yes, he is somebody who's called for a monarchy and to have a CEO king running things. He is a technocrat. Plain and simple. That's the philosophy he is promoting and parroting. And we know that he's influenced Peter Thiel greatly. We know that he influenced J.D. Vance and that there are connections between all of them. And he is becoming more and more influential with the young conservatives, the MAGA Republicans in the D.C. area. And to the point that he's getting on the New York Times now and getting on these big outlets. I've been reporting about this. I encourage you to check this article. It'll be in the show notes. But what the Times is now reporting is that he sought the advice of right-wing blogger, and I think he's more than just a quote-unquote right-wing blogger. He's a monarchist. Curtis Yarvin, he's one of the most influential thinkers on the so-called tech right, where he has attracted attention for his often expressed distaste for traditional American democracy. He would not seem to be a source of the kind of expertise that Mr. Musk needs as he pursues the idea for an America Party. Mr. Yarvin is an expert on the mechanics of creating third parties, is not an expert on the mechanics of creating third parties or the strategies and intricacies of running a third party. Mr. Musk and Mr. Yarvin spoke last week about the task ahead, according to two people briefed on the conversation who insisted on anonymity to describe it. A representative for Mr. Musk did not immediately respond for comment. Mr. Yarvin declined to be interviewed. Some of Mr. Yarvin's friends over the years have included Peter Thiel, Mark Andreessen, and J.D. Vance, who specifically said he was influenced by Yarvin. Like, this is the dark enlightenment, the neo-reactionaries, the technocrats taking over, guys. I mean, it's already been bad because Peter Thiel is connected to the Bilderberg Group. He's a steering committee member. He's, of course, the CEO of Palantir, or he was one of the founders of Palantir and the CEO of Palantir. Alex Karp, his buddy, is also a steering committee member of the Bilderberg Group. This is technocracy in action, guys. Don't fall for it. Do not fall for this America Party garbage. They're already showing their cards and they're putting it in your face. It's like they're laughing at you because they feel like you're not going to do anything. You're just going to keep going to the voting booth, the ballot box, and thinking that you're going to change things. Neither bullets nor ballots. That's not how we change things. We change things by educating other people, changing consciousness, leading by example, helping them see the folly of believing that government can solve our problems. That's the real answer. We can't change things through voting. That's not how it's going to happen. And we definitely can't change things through voting in rigged elections for technocrat billionaires. We got to do better than that, guys. Do not fall for this America Party stuff. And all credit to Thomas Massie and whoever else they're going to prop up. But let go of it. If you've been following me, you know that I believe the answer to our problems is through the exit and build philosophy, exit and build strategy. I've written about this in my books. As I mentioned earlier, I just released 2 presentations over the last week explaining it fairly in depth. Check those out on the website or go to theconsciousresistance.com/EXB. This is where you can find the exit and build challenge. This is where if you want to learn my solutions, take this challenge. It's 45 days. There's some details in here. It's about food. It's about money. It's about getting off tech, big tech. It's about looking for land, working the land if you can, and educating yourself and getting out of unhealthy and limiting mindsets and habits and thinking holistically. It's about unplugging from systems that do not serve us and will lead to technocracy and will lead to enslavement in the long term. And so if you simply just keep standing by and waiting for someone to come save you, whether it's Thomas Massie or Donald Trump or the Elon Musk and the America Party or whatever, you're going to keep being disappointed, my friends. You need to take your life into your own hands. I encourage you to check out the 45-day exit and build challenge. That's the real solution. I encourage you highly, highly, highly to check that out. Since 2012, the Conscious Resistance Network has been an independent media organization focused on empowering individuals through education, philosophy, health,
and community organizing. We work to create a world where corporate and state power do not rule over the lives of free human beings. Our motto is leading by example and helping others in their pursuit of freedom. Visit theconsciousresistance.com to find our articles, documentaries, interviews, podcasts, books, and more. Remember, you are powerful, you are beautiful, and you are free.